it's been a while since I've been back recording and documenting, and it's kind of a testament to where I've been at mentally. Is that I kind of just press pause on everything. Uh, I wanted to let everything have a bit of a break, so I was in LA and I decided to come back to mom and dad's in Simi Valley because the coronavirus got so crazy and it got so became so much to handle. And just being in LA was it felt like we were in the hub of it with so many people, and I had the small apartment, and being quarantined there just didn't feel like the right move. And so knowing that the whole world essentially is going to be on shutdown, it was my plan to just come back to see me to mom and dad's, to be in a space where I could slow down and be okay with slowing down. And basically, I just figured it would be better to be here where there's a lot of space physically to be in quarantine, because the world is essentially quarantined right now with the CVOID 19. And what seems like, this is just normal now. It's been like 10 days since I've been here. I haven't done like a documenting since. This is just normal now that we are all locked inside. This is the norm. And it's crazy because I know I'll look back on this video, whether it's in 6 months or a year, and I'll fucking be like, what? Like we were on isolation. We couldn't leave the house for what's now been 10 days, and we have at least a couple more weeks of this. And so I left LA and I came here, and this video is a video journal of me just catching myself up with what I've been up to. And so coming back here was initially really beautiful and exciting, and having like this beautiful place. I was, sitting at the desk a lot in my room, doing a lot of creative work, and I've given myself the space to just do creative work that I wanted to do. So I've been making a ton of videos. I've been filming a ton. Uh, I even let myself smoke more weed than usual. And so where I used to, be really strict on myself and not let myself indulge in things like weed, this week I feel like myself and the rest of the world has been indulging. So I've been letting myself do that, guilt free. So I've been smoking weed, really dancing in this like open container creative artist energy that I've um, really dancing in this open container artist creative energy. There hasn't been a whole lot to do work wise, and so I have been just enjoying the space to work on again my videos. I've been waking up late, I've been sleeping late, I've been hanging out outside in the sun with the dog, I've been reading a lot of books. I have been spending a lot of quality time with my parents, and I've been with my dad. We've gone biking, we've gone hiking a lot, so spending as much time as possible in nature, because hiking is essentially the only thing we can do other than be at home, because still a social isolating activity, but it still feels like we're getting out and enjoying the day. Have been watching movies with mom and dad every night, have been doing family dinners, all of that. So it's been beautiful, and allowing me to slow down. It's been 10 days of isolation, and though it's been healthy and beautiful and exciting and really medicinal to be back home and relaxing, it has also been a fucking challenge, because I haven't seen a peer in what is like 10, almost 11 days now. I've seen one friend in the last 11 days, and it was Cody. We went hiking, we went shooting in the hills, because again, that's the only kind of thing you can do with someone, is get in nature, because you can keep that distance from each other. And so we went and we hiked, and that was medicine. That was exactly what I needed. But since then, it's been me by myself with my dog and with my parents. And I love my parents, and we have a great relationship, and they're my friends. But also, it's not a peer. It's not like someone my age. It's not someone, it's just a different relationship than when you're with other people. So I definitely am missing humans. I'm missing my roommates. I have FOMO. I feel like it's a bit of a Sophie's choice for me, because I'm either in LA, where the virus is so concentrated, where I'm in a tiny apartment, where I have no room, where I'm isolated, where I'm with people 24/7. And that's if I went home to LA. And then if I'm in here where I am now and see me in the hills, and it's beautiful. It's in nature. I'm in essentially a mansion. I get to be in nature all the time. I'm with my parents, spending quality time with them. But with all that, I have complete isolation from anybody my age. So it can feel extremely lonely and extremely uh, trialing. So that's been life for the last 10 days. And this is essentially the recap. Life's a trip. We lost a dog yesterday, but I made a video about that yesterday. Um, it really feels like medicine. Like I've been really just investing in how can I use this as time that I've essentially been asking for. Like all the times that I've said I will do that when I have more time. This is the time that I'm using that for. So uh, and I'm applying that to my mind, my body, my spirit, and my craft. So mentally, I'm meditating, I'm journaling, I'm sleeping in, letting myself sleep. Physically, I'm working on my core. I'm stretching my hips and shoulders more than ever. I'm really trying to prioritize getting my foundation physically back. Spirit wise, I'm trying to unplug from social media. It's so much noise right now. Everybody putting in their 2 cents. I'm trying to kind of take a step back and be mindful about my sharing. And then with my craft, I have not invested this much time into filmmaking, perhaps ever. And I can feel myself completely transcending. In these just 10 days, I've made countless pieces that were for me. I can feel my style progressing. I can feel my skill set being refined. And I feel like I'm getting a lot better. I'm also feeling like this time and distance away from society and pressure and tasks and day-to-day work has made me feel like my internal voice and what I want and the style I want to convey with my work is becoming louder. And so that's been another gift, is when you turn off the outside noise, the internal voice, the internal muse is becoming a little bit louder, and I'm having a little bit less of that phenomenon where I'm making something but having the end audience in mind. That isn't the case so much right now. So I'm making a lot of beautiful art that I find beautiful, that's just for fun and it's light. I've been challenging myself to make a film a day. And so whatever that looks like, whether it's this, me making a video journal, which I will throw B-roll over, or it's me making an actual film. I lost my train of thought. I thought of something else. Whether it's me making like a video journal or it's me actually making a full film, I'm challenging myself that every day, make something. And in time, these are going to reveal your voice, your direction, what you like to film, what you want to film more of, what your skill set is, and all that. So this week has been great. It has been, but it's also been challenging, and it's been, it's just the start. And so I was documenting a ton back in LA with the coronavirus getting crazy, but since I got here, it really was just okay, I'm here, I'm in a safe place, I'm in beautiful hills and mountains, I have all the space I could want, I'm in isolation, and I essentially surrendered to that. And I didn't feel like there was any much more to document. The news is something I've been trying to stay away from, knowing that the best thing to do for my health and my parents' health and everybody's health is just to stay in and to surrender to isolation. And so that's what I've been doing. And that's why I haven't documented any progress, really. I've been working on other things. I've been excited to make other pieces. I've been, enjoying my time in nature and with my parents. And I've been working on art that I want to create more of. So that's been the last week. I'm recording a podcast today. It's been a while. I can feel it kind of stirring up some anxiousness in me. But that's cool. That's okay. This is me stepping into those shoes that I continually want to fill, which is that filmmaker, that curious, that incubator of whatever I need, that filmmaker. And I think podcasting for me completely aligns with filmmaking, because that act of connecting with someone and talking to someone and curating their message and getting the best out of them is something that I think is beautiful. So That's been isolation for the last week, 10 days in isolation. I miss my friends. I miss people. I miss giving people hugs. I miss going out into public. Uh, the craziness of life being shut down has become normal, which is maybe the craziest part. We don't go out for food. We don't go out for anything. We are just literally just nestled in. Only time we leave the house is to go on walks or hikes. So it's been crazy, but I'm blessed to be able to spend it with my family. I'm blessed that I have somewhere to go. I'm blessed that I have this physical space here in the hills and in nature that has simultaneously been providing me with the mental space I desperately needed to step into a new chapter, to step into a new creative chapter for myself. So it's been interesting. That's it. A life update for the video journal. We'll see how this continues to go.